Hello everyone. Welcome back to CodeBit 360. In the previous lecture, we learned the fundamentals of JIRA, including what JIRA is, why companies use it, the core concepts like projects, issues, and workflow, and the different ticket types such as incident, change request, service request, and problem ticket. Now in this part 2 session, we are going to move one step deeper and understand how JIRA works in real production support environments. In today's lecture, we will learn JIRA workflow, Incident Management Lifecycle, ITIL framework, Incident versus Problem, JIRA ticket fields, best practices used by support engineers. These are the real industry concepts that every application support engineer, production support engineer, or DevOps engineer should understand. So without wasting any time, let's start with our first topic, JIRA workflow. Alright, now let's talk about the third core concept, the workflow. The workflow is the life cycle of a ticket. It defines the states a ticket moves through, from the moment it's created, all the way until it's closed. The standard workflow in JIRA has 5 stages. Let's go through them. Open. The ticket has just been created. Nobody has started working on it yet. It's sitting in the queue, waiting to be picked up. In progress. An engineer has picked up the ticket and is actively working on it. The status is changed to in progress, and the engineer is assigned. Resolved. The engineer has applied a fix. They believe the issue is resolved. But we're not done yet. We need verification. Closed. Someone has confirmed that the fix worked. The service is restored. The issue is verified and done. Now the ticket is closed. Reopened. This is the 5th state. And it happens when the fix didn't actually work, or the issue came back. The ticket goes back to in progress. This is the journey every ticket takes. Open, in progress, resolved, closed. And sometimes, reopened. As a support engineer, you are responsible for keeping your tickets moving through this workflow. Now let's see how all of this plays out in a real incident. This is the incident management lifecycle, the journey every incident ticket takes. Step 1, alert. Your monitoring system, maybe it's Grafana, PagerDuty, or Dynatrace, detects an issue automatically. Something has gone wrong. Step 2, ticket created. JIRA Auto creates an INC ticket from that monitoring alert. You didn't have to manually create it. The integration does it for you. Step 3, acknowledge. An engineer sees the ticket, picks it up, and changes the status to in progress. This is the acknowledgement step. You're saying, I see the problem and I'm on it. Step 4, investigate. The engineer checks logs, metrics, recent changes. What happened? When did it start? Was there a deployment recently? Was there a configuration change? Step 5, resolve. The engineer applies a fix. Maybe they restart a service. Maybe they roll back a deployment. Maybe they implement a workaround. Step 6, verify and close. The monitoring dashboard shows green. The service is restored. The ticket is closed. This is the journey of every incident ticket, from alert to closure. And as a support engineer, you'll be living this cycle multiple times a day. Now let's shift gears and talk about something that gives the entire structure to what we've been discussing, ITIL. ITIL stands for Information Technology Infrastructure Library. It's a globally recognized framework of best practices for delivering IT services efficiently. Basically, ITIL tells you the right way to manage IT operations. I love this analogy. Think of ITIL as a cookbook for IT. Just like a cookbook has recipes for pasta or cake, ITIL has recipes for handling incidents, managing changes, solving problems, and handling service requests. These are the exact same 4 things we've been discussing as ticket types. Incidents, changes, problems, service requests. ITIL provides the best practice framework for each of these. In production support, ITIL is the framework that governs how your team operates. Your company's JIRA workflows are usually designed around ITIL principles. Your SLA targets, your escalation paths, your RCA processes, all of it is ITIL-based. You don't need to pass a full ITIL certification exam to work in support. But understanding the basics gives you a massive advantage. It helps you understand why things are done a certain way. ITIL has 4 key processes that directly map to the 4 ticket types we discussed. Let me walk through each one. Incident management, focus. Restore service quickly. The action is a workaround or temporary fix. And the ticket type is INC, incident. When something breaks, you restore it fast. Change management, focus. Safe, plan changes. The action is approval and risk assessment before any change is made. And the ticket type is CR, change request. You make changes in a controlled way to avoid creating new incidents. Problem management, focus, permanent prevention. The action is RCA, root cause analysis. And the ticket type is PR, problem. You dig deep to find out why something keeps happening and you fix it permanently. Service request management, focus, user satisfaction. The action is fulfilling predefined requests. And the ticket type is SR, service request. You handle what users need efficiently and within SLA. These 4 processes are the pillars of ITIL in production support. And if you notice, they perfectly map to the 4 ticket types in JIRA. That's not a coincidence. JIRA was built to support exactly these ITIL processes. Now let me clear up a confusion that trips up a lot of beginners. The difference between an incident and a problem. They sound similar. Both deal with something being wrong, but their purpose is completely different. An incident is focused on restoring service quickly. The action is a workaround or a temporary fix. The time frame is short-term, hours. The question you're asking is, how do we fix this now? A problem is focused on finding the root cause. The action is a permanent solution. The time frame is long-term, days or weeks. The question you're asking is, why did this happen? Example, server goes down. The incident response is, restart the server, get it back up. Done. The problem response comes later. Why did the server go down? Was it a memory leak? A disk full issue? A misconfiguration? Investigate, find the root cause, fix it permanently so it never happens again. Here's the simplest way to remember this. Incident is, put out the fire. Problem is, find why the fire keeps starting. Both are important, but they serve different purposes and happen at different times. Let me walk you through a real save one incident timeline so you can see everything we've discussed in action. 10 a.m. Monitoring alert fires. The payment service is down. The alert automatically triggers JIRA to create a ticket. INC 12345, save 1. 10:05 a.m. Ticket is created. It's sitting in the queue. Notifications go out to the on-call engineer and the team via Slack or PagerDuty. 10:10 a.m. The on-call engineer acknowledges the ticket. They change the status to in progress. The clock is ticking. 10:30 a.m. After investigating logs and metrics, the engineer finds the root cause. The database connection pool is full. No more connections available. So the application is timing out. 10:45 a.m. The engineer clears the connection pool and restarts the service. Issue fixed. 11 a.m. Monitoring shows green. Service is restored. The ticket is verified and closed. Total resolution time, 1 hour. For a save 1, that's actually within target. The key lesson here. Document every single step in JIRA as it happens. Timestamps, what you found, what you did, what the outcome was. This documentation is invaluable for the post-incident review and the RCA. Let me now go through each ticket field in detail, because understanding the fields is what makes you effective in JIRA. Ticket ID, the unique identifier. INC 12345, CR 678. This is how everyone references the ticket. When your manager asks about an issue, you share the ticket ID. When developers need to know what you're working on, ticket ID. Summary, one line that describes the issue clearly. Not, something is broken. Something like, payment service returning 503 errors since 10 a.m., affecting 500 users. Priority, save 1 critical down to save 4 low. Always set this correctly based on actual impact. Never downgrade severity to reduce pressure. Status, where the ticket is right now. Open, in progress, resolved, or closed. Keep this updated as you work. Assignee, who is responsible for the ticket. Unassigned tickets are dangerous. They create accountability gaps. Always assign immediately. Description, the most important field. This is where you tell the full story. What happened, when it started, how many users are affected, what the impact is, what steps you've taken. Here's a quote worth remembering. A well-filled ticket saves hours of back-and-forth communication. When the description is complete, no one needs to ask questions. The ticket tells the whole story. Now let me show you the difference between a bad ticket and a good ticket. Because this is something that separates junior engineers from senior ones. Bad ticket. Summary, something is broken. Description, fix it a sub dot. What's wrong with this? No context about what is actually broken. No impact information. No steps to reproduce or investigate. If you get this ticket at 3 in the morning, where do you even start? Good ticket. Summary, payment service down since 10 a.m., 500 users affected. Description, what? Payment API returning 503 errors. When? Started 10 a.m. Impact, 500 users cannot check out. Steps taken, check logs, DB connection pool is full. The difference is enormous. The good ticket tells you exactly what is broken, when it started, how many people are affected, and what has already been investigated. You can hit the ground running immediately. Use this template when writing any ticket. What happened? When did it start? WHO is affected. Impact. Quantify the business impact. Steps taken. What have you already tried? And attachments. Screenshots, log files, error messages. A good ticket is like a good bug report. It tells the full story. Make this your standard. Every time. One of the most powerful features in JIRA that many beginners underuse, ticket linking. Linking tickets creates relationships between related issues. This helps the entire team understand the full picture and track dependencies. There are 4 main link types. Blocks, and, is blocked by. For example, INC 100 blocks CR 200, meaning you cannot do the deployment until the incident is resolved. Relates to, INC 100 relates to INC 101 because they have the same root cause. Caused by, and, causes. PR 50 caused by INC 100. And, duplicates, and, is duplicated by. When 2 different people report the same issue. Look at the example ticket network on the slide. INC 12345 is the parent incident, payment service down. It causes PR 456, the problem ticket investigating the DB pool issue. It blocks CR 789, a change request for a config update. And INC 12346 is a duplicate reported by a different person. Linking tickets gives you the full picture. When you click on INC 12345, you can see all connected tickets. You understand the full scope of the issue without having to ask anyone. JIRA isn't just about creating and updating tickets. It also gives you powerful dashboards and reports to monitor your team's performance. The Open Incidents dashboard shows all active incidents by severity and assignee. This is the first thing your manager looks at every morning. The change calendar shows all upcoming changes scheduled for the week. Before you plan any maintenance, you check this to make sure there are no conflicts. The SLA compliance report tracks how well your team is meeting response and resolution time targets. This is a critical report for management. And MyQ, this is your personal dashboard. All tickets assigned to you, sorted by priority. This is your daily to-do list. The key metrics you'll hear about in any support team. MTTR, mean time to resolve. How long on average it takes to fix incidents. MTTA, mean time to acknowledge. How quickly someone picks up a ticket. SLA compliance, what percentage of tickets are resolved on time. And RCA completion rate, what percentage of Save 1 and Save 2 incidents have a root cause analysis completed. These metrics tell the story of your team's health. If MTTR is going up, your team is struggling. If SLA compliance is dropping, customers are feeling the pain. Modern JIRA implementations are heavily automated. Let me show you the common automation rules that save support teams enormous amounts of time. Auto creates Save 1 ticket from a monitoring alert. When PagerDuty or Grafana fires an alert, JIRA automatically creates an INC ticket. No manual work needed. Notify team when a Save 1 is created. A Slack message goes out immediately to the on-call channel. An email goes out. PagerDuty wakes someone up. All automated. Auto-escalate if unacknowledged for 15 minutes. If nobody picks up a Save 1 ticket within 15 minutes, JIRA automatically escalates it to the next level. This ensures nothing falls through the cracks. Auto-close resolve tickets after 48 hours. If a ticket has been in resolve status for 48 hours and nobody has reopened it, JIRA closes it automatically. Clean queue management. And the integrations. Slack for real-time notifications, MS Teams for incident bridge channels, PagerDuty for on-call alerting, Grafana for monitoring dashboards. All of these connect to JIRA and work together as an ecosystem. Automation reduces manual work and ensures nothing falls through the cracks. As a senior engineer, you'll be the one designing these automation rules. Let me give you the best practices, the do's and don'ts that separate good support engineers from great ones. Do. Update tickets in real time. Add comments as you investigate. Don't wait until the end to document. Document as you go. Do. Set the correct severity immediately. Don't downgrade it to avoid pressure. The severity should reflect actual impact. Do. Link related tickets. Connect incidents to problems. Link change requests to incidents. Context is everything. Do. Write clear resolution notes. When you close a ticket, document exactly what fixed the issue. Future engineers, including future you, will thank you. Do. Complete RCA for all Save 1 and Save 2 incidents. Always find the root cause. Now the don'ts. Don't close tickets without verifying the fix actually worked. Don't leave tickets unassigned. Unassigned means nobody is responsible. Don't skip the description. Fix it, is not a description. Don't ignore SLA warnings. Escalate before you breach. And most importantly, never, ever make production changes without a change request. Unauthorized changes cause incidents. Print the slide and stick it on your desk if you need to. These best practices will make you a trusted, reliable support engineer. Alright, let's talk about where this all takes you. The career ladder in support engineering. At level 1, you are a junior or associate. You handle ticket triage and basic JIRA navigation. You're creating tickets, updating status, learning the workflow. At level 2, support engineer I, you handle save 3 and save 4 incidents. You're learning JIRA more deeply, managing queues, linking tickets, using filters and JQL queries. At level 3, support engineer 2, now you're handling save 1 and save 2 incidents. You're writing RCAs. You're managing dashboards and creating reports. At level 4, senior support engineer, you're leading incidents, mentoring junior engineers. You're configuring workflows, setting up automation rules, and managing integrations. At level 5, principal or architect, you're designing the entire JIRA architecture for your organization. You're defining org-wide processes and setting standards. JIRA mastery is a key differentiator at every level of this career path. When you walk into an interview and you can speak fluently about incidents, change management, ITIL, severity levels, ticket linking, dashboards, you stand out immediately. And beyond support engineering, these skills transfer to SRE, DevOps, cloud engineering, and product roles. This is genuinely foundational knowledge for anyone in IT operations. Let me take you through the most common mistakes I've seen engineers make in JIRA and how to avoid each one. Wrong severity. Marking a save 1 as save 3 because you don't want the pressure. The fix. Always set severity based on actual user impact, not on how you feel about handling it. Empty description. Writing, fix it, as the description. The fix. Use the what, when, who, impact template. Every time. No exceptions. Premature close. Closing a ticket without actually verifying the fix worked. The fix. Confirm that monitoring shows green. Confirm users can access the service. Then close. Ghost tickets. Leaving tickets unassigned for days. The fix. Assign immediately. If you're not the right person, route it to the right team. But don't let tickets sit unassigned. No linking. Not connecting related incidents and problem tickets. The fix. Always link related tickets. It takes 10 seconds and it gives the entire team context. Unauthorized changes. Making production changes without a change request. The fix. Always raise a change request first. No exceptions. This is not negotiable in any professional team. We've covered a lot of ground today. Let me bring it all together with the key takeaways. Incidents are unplanned outages requiring immediate response. Get the service back up first. Investigate later. Change requests are planned, controlled modifications that go through an approval process. Never skip the CR. Service requests are user-initiated requests for services. Fulfill them efficiently within SLA. Problem tickets investigate root causes for a permanent fix. Write the RCA. Prevent recurrence. The JIRA workflow is open, in progress, resolved, closed. Keep your tickets moving and updated in real time. ITIL is the framework that governs all of this: incident management, change management, problem management, service request management. And the 5 golden rules. Document everything in JIRA. Set the correct severity. Don't downgrade. Never make changes without a CR. Always do RCA for save 1 and save 2. And link related tickets for full context. JIRA is your single source of truth. Use it well. Use it consistently. And it will make you a better, more reliable, more valuable engineer. And that's a wrap on JIRA for support engineers. I hope this session gave you a solid foundation, not just what JIRA is, but why it works the way it does, and how it connects to real-world production support operations. If you're preparing for an interview, practice explaining the difference between an incident and a problem. Practice describing the JIRA workflow. Practice giving an example of when you'd raise a change request versus an incident. These are the questions that come up constantly. If you have any questions, you can reach me at help@codebit360.com or connect with me on LinkedIn at @codebit360. I'm here to help you grow. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who is breaking into IT, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Thank you so much for watching. Keep learning, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next one.